Sacco and Felice, New York and New Jersey's premier attorneys at law. Their team brings decades of experience across a wide range of practice areas. Whatever life brings, they're your legal team. From everyday matters to complex cases, they've got you covered with the experience you need and the results you want. Because when life gets complicated, they make it simple. SaccoFelice.com. SACCOFILLAS.com. 2 C's, 2 L's. Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi. Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
First, I want to get an update on the situation in Iran in a way that I, Walter Sterling, can understand it, and that does not involve official spokespeople, official reporters. There's Edward Jones, a man with an extraordinary background in military work, a veteran, a Marine. Don't mess with a Marine, Edward Jones. Oh, and more importantly, he's a ham operator. What is your ham call sign again, Edward?
Oh, good morning, Walter. Yeah, thank you. It's a W2LCQ, Whiskey 2 Lima, Charlie, Quebec.
And an update, please, sir, on the situation in Iran.
Oh, okay. Well, it's very interesting, Walter. The ceasefire is holding and continues to hold. Iran tested it yesterday, but lost very quickly 7 of their little attack boats. But they decided to attack the UAE for some reason, which we're trying to figure out. But at any rate, the big thing is the Navy is still escorting ships, through the Strait of Hormuz, and they took 2 they turned back 2 Iranian ships that tried to get through the blockade back into the Persian Gulf. But what's interesting here is that Trump, the administration, they changed the name of the operation. It was Epic Fury. This was the guns and the shooting and all the things you see on TV, the black and white cameras of the fighter planes. Anyway, they changed the name from Epic Fury to Operation Freedom, and they kind of billing it now as a humanitarian operation, which is very, very interesting because it blunts the opposition's War Powers Act maneuvers. They stopped the clock. They said, well, we're in ceasefire now, so we're not at war anymore. So just stop the clock on that, the 60-day thing. And so they would change the name. They're making it a humanitarian operation, which is, we're getting the idea that the shooting is over, maybe, and what my sources are telling me that the Iranians are feeling in a similar way. Neither side right now wants to do shooting. They want to, and in the back channel, the negotiation is still going on. It's very complex, as I've said before, and the TV, the media, the standard media doesn't do it justice with 1 and 2 minute reports that they put out. But anyway, this humanitarian effort is going on to move the backlog of ships that is stuck there, out through the strait, out into the Gulf, and this is really what's happening. Neither side wants war. It's seeming right now, and they're trying to. Diplomacy and war go together, and the diplomacy, as I say in the back channel, they kind of make odd bedfellows, but this is what's happening, and we'll see. The other thing too that's interesting is China. The Iran foreign minister went to China ahead of Trump, so he's there now, and Trump will be there next week, and I think they're Trump certainly is going to talk to him about maybe helping out with this thing. The Chinese have been absent from it, even though they get most of their oil from Iran. They haven't been making any fuss about it. So more will be revealed over the next few weeks. But everybody want to know with certainty what is going to happen. And that's impossible. It's really, really impossible.
What I don't understand, what I can't believe, are all the very annoying reporters who demand to know when is it going to end on a date. Are you insane? A situation like this doesn't have an end date. It could be tomorrow. It could be much later. The president doesn't know. Nobody knows. And I can't believe that that's where their focus is, rather than, are we winning? Are we losing? Did the people of Iran, are they happy about what we've done for them to take out those people with the strange beards and those weird hats, those wizard hats? Where's the gratitude? How's that going? None of those questions are asked. When are we leaving? You said it'd be fast. When are we leaving? Oh, my God, shut up.
Yeah, the first year and a half of World War II was very disastrous, and we were getting our footing. And you can imagine if the reporters were bugging Roosevelt saying, well, is this going to be an endless war, or how long will this last? Why did we lose some? It's really stupid, when you think about it. It's so complex. But the regime has not changed. What they're hoping for and what they're seeing some flickerings of is a change of behavior of the regime, which could go a long way, because as they suffer the economic consequences, the loss of incoming, they get like 90% of their goods, their food from the shipping lanes, and the big message here, the U.S. The last thing I'll say on this, the big message is don't monkey around with international shipping lanes, because 70 to 80% of the world's goods go through shipping lanes, and you don't act in piracy. You don't act like pirates. You don't charge tolls. You don't act like terrorists shooting at commercial vessels. And they're sending a message to the Chinese, because the Chinese have been building fortified sea lanes all the way down through the South China Sea into the Indian Ocean. And, those are sea lanes that the Koreans take, the Japanese take, we take. They tried to block our fleet from going down. They didn't delay it, but they put 2,000 fishing boats in the way of the U.S. fleet coming down out of Japan to make their way to the Gulf. This is what goes on. And they're sending a strong message to the Chinese right now by taking this blockade action and putting 100 U.S. warships, in the Gulf there. So it's very, very interesting, but very complex.
It's very complex, Edward. Once again, what is your call sign as a ham operator?
W2LCQ, Whiskey 2, Lima, Charlie, Quebec.
I'm trying to drum up some friends for you there, buddy. Give it one more time.
W2LCQ, Whiskey 2, Lima, Charlie, Quebec. And
the rarest of all people, Edward, is a ham operator in Manhattan, of which, what do you figure? There's two, you and another guy?
Well, yeah, there's three of us here. There's my friend Percy, and there's the UN club station. So, and they're a country by themselves. So
yeah, those parties though at the UN club must be insane. Those parties must be crazy.
Yeah, the delegates' dining room, the food isn't too bad there.
I'm sure that's true.
I can
All
vouch
right,
for
Edward,
it.
you're a great friend. Thank you very much for calling the show, The Other Side of Midnight with Walter Sterling. Thank you very much.
The Marine Toys for Tots foster care program is bringing hope to children who need it most. Every 2 minutes, a child enters foster care, often with only a small bag of belongings. More than 400,000 children face trauma and uncertainty, many before age 8. This May, during Foster Care Awareness Month, Toys for Tots is creating Room for Joy. In 2025, nearly 375,000 children received comfort through toys, books, and essentials, reminding them they are not alone. Donate now and change a child's life.